Welcome back to another episode of the Wrexham Rebuild. We are starting off with another season. And in the previous season, we were able to get promotion. And as we hop into this third season, let's go ahead and see how much money we got. Look at that, 48 million. Ryan Reynolds has blessed us. We got some money to spend. But we're going to go ahead and make that a little bit better by adding a whole bunch of players onto the loan list, onto the transfer list. I'm not going to show everyone that I transfer list or loan list, but I will go ahead and show everyone that we end up selling or loaning out. I'm also going to go ahead and fix all of the contracts which need to be fixed. As, well, this place has done us very good, the free agents. So even while we have a lot of money, there are a couple guys very young or just really high overall, also both. We're going to go ahead and take advantage of the fact that they are very cheap. We may end up wasting just like 5 million with the wages, so not the worst. And we're going to go ahead and pick up this guy right here, this goalkeeper, 76 rated already, super young. Jose Baker has joined us as our first signing, and we are not done there, as this young center back looks to become our newest player. I can't really see him, low-key blind. I think that's 18 years old, 78 rated. That is very good for his age, and just honestly, just the overall for where we're at is very good. So just like that, our second signing of this season. And well, not done there, as this youngster, 77 rated right mid, is going to be a perfect substitute to Efrain Alvarez, 19 years old, 77 rated. Can we pull off our third signing of this transfer window? Yes, we can, as Mr. Ali has gone ahead and joined us from the free agents list. And well, now looking to pick up a guy who helped us out. We brought him in on loan last season. This time, looking to bring him in on a permanent deal. We are able to get the yes from Chelsea now. Can we get the wages, the contract, the contract signing as well? As we're going to give him crucial 3 years. Can we pull this off? I mean, we got the money. Let's go ahead and see it. Just like that, Robert Sanchez, he got loaned in last season and now officially part of Wrexham, coming in for $15 million. And well, we got some more people in the free agents list, 78 rated. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this. Whether he's a starter or going to be a sub, we'll see. Because even though he's higher rated, I still want some players to be starters so that they can continue to go. Well, we'll have to see. But anyhow, 78 rated player. That's beautiful. For free. I'll take that any day of the week. Especially with the team we built. And well, the free agents, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They continue to give us very good players. So we're going to go ahead and take them, really making sure that we avoid relegation here in our first season in the Premier League. And just like that, our next signing, hopefully he'll really strengthen that midfield, as Arcon has joined us yet again from the free agents list. Now, as we take a look at this team, there are some positions where we can still improve. The left center back, right back, striker. Obviously, Broja's still down there, but he hasn't left. Once I simulate, he'll leave. But once again, I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of people to the transfer list, and I'll let you guys and show you guys once those people are out. Like our first player is out right here, Miguel Baeza. We brought him in from the free agents, and now we get a $2.6 million profit from him. So not bad at all. Now this guy loaned out for 12 months. Hopefully he can return higher overall. This guy's sent out. He was our first ever Youth Academy member. Didn't really, build up to much. So he's headed out, as well as this guy headed out for just under $3 million, as we look to just bring in the money. And some more players out. This guy headed out on loan to Wolves for 12 months. Hopefully he returns, just like a beast. We have another one of our not free agents, academy members who have returned on loan being sold. Another guy who we're looking to get that overall up. He is on a 12-month loan out in Germany. And the clear out continues as Sam Smith is headed to Paris for $1.5 million. And, more people leaving. Bringing in good money, just under $4 million. It's a lot of, low millions here and there, but they eventually add up, which can be very good for us in order to, improve one of those spots which we had talked about, the strike position, left center back, right back position. So we'll go ahead and see, as we have a bunch of players right here being loaned out, 12-month loan, and once again, hopefully they return looking phenomenal. Now, we have our preseason tournament invites. We are going to go ahead and accept the European Shield preseason tournament. So let's see how we do there. But before we're able to worry about that, another man which we were able to loan in last season, now looking to make it permanent once again. Armando Broja, and quickly Chelsea accept, now heading into the wage negotiations. Will we be able to pull off another big signing here for Wrexham? So far, things are looking great. We're looking to keep him for 5 years, though. If he grows, by the time he's 30, we can go ahead and sell him. And this is going to cost us pretty much the rest of our budgets. But nevertheless, Armando Broja has gone ahead and become the newest signing to Wrexham AFC. We have some more players headed out of the club. Jose Baker, goalkeeper, has a high overall, but if we are able to send him out, can probably grow more. We have Charlie headed out for just under $3 million to San Jose Earthquakes. And even more people headed out as Alan White out on a 12-month loan. And then we also have Alessandro Silva headed out for $1.1 million. As, yet again, small little bits, but in the long run, it ends up helping us out. Just like this guy right here, who leaves for $1.5 million. And Adam Breeze headed out for just under 1.5. See, with those two, pretty much already $3 million. So pretty good. And some more players being sent out, as we have another Baker or whatever headed out on another 12-month loan. As we now hop into our first match of the preseason, our team is looking good. How can we do against Getafe? And we end up getting the 1-0 victory. Looking very good for our first season in the Premier League. Now against Hamburg. Can we pull off another victory? Yes, we can. And if we get one more victory, that will be the preseason tournament 1. But before we hop into that final match, some more players headed out to Mo Fall. Leaves the club for $2 million. And this other guy, hold on, let his name appear. Yeah, never mind, we is not going to pronounce that. But this boy has brought us $3 million. So thank you, Chun So Kim. Oh, I tried it. Now, can we win the preseason tournament? And oh my days, doing so good, and in the final match we lose, which means we end up finishing 3rd place, very close from getting that prize money, but not close enough. As the preseason comes to an end, we have some more players headed out of the club. Connor giving us just under $1 million. Not too shabby, not the worst, not the best. But hey, we'll take it. As Scott headed out for just under $500,000, little bits and pieces, but hey, it all adds up as we continue the clear out And this time it is Max headed it down to the championship with QPR for $1.5 million. We now have another loanee as Mark Morgans heads down to Crystal Palace for 12 months. And it just continues and continues as Lewis Brunt leaves for $2.2 million. And with all those little bits and pieces, well, we were able to get just enough money in order to be able to try to potentially bring in this guy, an ex-Manchester City player. However, he is super expensive, and as much as we've raised a lot of money, we still need a lot more in order to sign this guy, with comfort. Well, they say they are going to get back at us, so for now, we do not pick him up. But rather than waiting, we're going to try another guy to see if we can pull this guy off. We're going to start off with the same offer that we gave the other team, $16 million. And it's brought up all the way to 20. However, we do not have that type of money. We offer 16.3, but no. Rejected as it drops their offer to 17.5. We give them 17, and they accept. So we've moved a little bit more forward with this player. So now just looking to get that final signature on the contract as we negotiate. We're going to give him that important squad role. 5 years, no release clause, and we have a decent amount of... Never mind. Okay, I thought we were going to have a little bit more money for the wages. I expected this to happen where he asks for more. But it is just slightly over what we can give. And it looks like he's going to say no. We're going to give him one last offer. Can we somehow pull off the impossible? It feels like, will he accept our final offer? And you're also going to take some time to think about it. So for now, we haven't signed any of the two center backs we want. We'll have to wait and see what their responses are. As now, first match of the Premier League against West Ham. And we are able to get a huge victory in our opening match, 2-0 against West Ham. And career mode's over. We finished first. Thank you so much for watching. Just kidding. You really thought. Well, now we hear back from the player. They obviously want more. We still do not have enough. We're going to keep trying to offer less. But this guy is freaking stubborn. And, well, it looks like we're not going to be able to pull off this signing. At least not yet. I understand where he's going. He wants that big jump, especially with the Premier League team now. But we do not got that as much money as we got at the beginning. We spent it on Broja and Robert Sanchez. So not able to pull that off. Will we be able to pull this off, though, as they insist on 18. We try 16.3, which didn't work the last time, but this time we're able to pull it off. Now into the contract negotiations. I'm just hoping that what happened with the other player does not happen with this guy. I hope we have enough. His current wages are a lot higher, and while we save some money with the transfer offers to the clubs, he's obviously going to want more. And yet again, it's the money problem for us, and it looks like we're not going to have enough money in order to bring this huge signing into the club. We're going to give him one last offer, see if he accepts. Will he? And well, they're going to go ahead and take some time to think about it. Some more waiting. Well, not for you guys, for me. As they come back and yet again asking for a lot. And a lot more than what we have to give and what we even could give. And things are just breaking down for us on the money side. I can't say that we don't have the support because we started with 48 million, but it's still difficult with the team that we have trying to upgrade it while also being kind of cheap. Inflation, it's an expensive world. Because of that, it does not look like we're going to be able to pull off this signing. They have finally given us the NO, and we have failed. But we have some more players headed out. That money would have been good. So now, we're going to sell some more players, some more bits and pieces, and maybe we try again for either one of those. See if we can bring any one of those in. For now, another match in the Premier League, and we end up getting our first loss against Everton. I expected a victory since we were able to beat West Ham, but whatever. As we now Carabao Cup action against Ipswich, we are able to win 2-0. Very good job from the team, doing very good so far. And now, we have a little bit more money. We're going to go ahead and try again with this guy. We're going to start off with 16.3, what they accepted last time. And oh, they are jumping it up to 17.8. We're going to try 17.4. Trying to go a little bit over. And just about what we, had accepted, what they had accepted last time. As now we hop into the wage contract negotiations. We accept the release clause because it is big money. If someone pays that type of money for this guy, I'll go ahead and take it. We are able to offer a good amount of wages for him. And just like that, the newest signing to Wrexham, an ex-Manchester City player coming in for $16.4 million. And now we got the center back role sorted. We got the striker role sorted. Now the only other position which I really want to upgrade is that right back position. And now into this next match, we're going in with a quite rotated side, so it may be difficult against Leeds United. No, it is not, as we are still able to pick up the victory 2-0. Excuse me, so very good on our side, and just like that, we don't have any money left. For us, the transfer window has closed, and now officially, for everyone else, now we're going to go ahead and simulate all the way to January. We'll see you then. Now in January, let's go ahead and take a look back to what we missed in September. A whole lot of losing. And now let's go ahead and check out October. We got a victory against Chelsea. 2 draws, not the worst. November, meh. We got 3 wins in December, so pretty good month for us there. And now January, as we currently, oh my days, sit in 8th place. Wrexham, first season in the Premier League, looking very good. That is very good for us. As we hop into this first match in January against Newcastle, able to get the 2-0 victory. Continuing to climb that table. Imagine we get European competition this season. That would be insane. As now another match in the FA Cup, we are able to move into the next round. Also, I missed right there. We had some players in the team of the week, so good on us. And yet again, we are doing good. We are popping off, and this is allowing us to get that recognition. It's now a match against Leeds. We beat them last time. This time, though, we are only able to pull off the 1-1 tie. And transfer window's open. So if we can sell players like Alex Griffin as he heads out for just short of $2 million, maybe we pick up a new player in order to boost us. And look at this guy, headed out for $5 million. I hope this doesn't, become a regret where he turns out to be a beast. But he's headed to Juventus, $5 million. Good money for us. As we get absolutely spanked by Spurs, $5 million, 5 goals. Oof. Well, anyways, more players headed out. As it didn't show there, it should show now. Yes, there it is. Mr. Kang headed out for about $500,000. And the clearance continues as this guy headed to Espanyol, short of $4 million. Very good. A match against Brighton. Can we pull off the victory? We end up losing 2-0. It's all right. We're not going to be able to win everything. Against Bournemouth, can we get some points on the table? Another loss. All right. We got to definitely step it up. Well, now, we have some money. We have this right back who maybe isn't necessarily going to, fully improve the position, but it's definitely going to create more competition. It gives us yet another sub for that position. And, it could definitely be helpful towards us and for us as we try to pick up this guy from Watford. Will they accept? Yes, they do. Now, let's go ahead and hop into the contract negotiations with this guy right here. Oh my days. Will we be able to pull off this signing? It's probably going to be our one and only signing here in the January transfer window. But hey, one's better than zero. So let's go ahead and see. So far, everything's looking great. I think we're going to have enough money. Yes, will he accept? Yes, he will, as this guy right here, a right back, coming in as our newest signing to Wrexham AFC. Well, just like that, transfer deadline day is over. We're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Let's see how we end up doing and what positions we'll place in. As boom, just like that. Let's see how we did in February. We only took one victory. March wasn't the best. Oh, a lot of red, a lot of losing. And now I'm scared to check. End of the season, we finished 17th. 2 points off of relegation. I'm still happy because we were able to stay in the Premier League, but that is dangerous, man. As in round 4 FA Cup, we got eliminated. And then in the Carabao Cup, we were knocked out all the way back in round 3 against Chelsea. But hey, we just barely survived in the Premier League. Not the best, but hey, I'll take it. We finished 17th place. Not the worst, I think, just because we didn't get relegated, but we definitely have to improve. Let's go ahead and hop into the next season. We are now into our 4th season. Let's go ahead and see what the money is looking like. And, only 24 million, a big drop from last season's. I was expecting a lot more. It is going to be difficult to improve this team with only 24 million. And, well, most of our money is going to go onto this guy here. Last season, we kind of brought a right back, but he was a bit of a substitute type of right back. This guy, though, we're trying to make him our starter. 79 rated. He has good experience in the Premier League. And Arsenal go ahead and accept our offer. Now trying to get that final signing with the contract negotiations. Can we pull off this pretty big signing? It is going to take up a lot of our budget because, once again, we only got 24 million. We still have to sign contracts which are about to end within the club. And that's going to cost another 2 or 3 million. It's going to leave us with pretty much nothing, as the wages alone drop us to pretty much not able to do anything. But anyhow, first signing of the season. And now we have a big offer for Robert Sanchez. Now, if you guys remember, we bought him for, I believe, 15 million. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can make some profit off of him. They want to offer just 100K more than what we bought him for. But hey, 2 million profit. We have higher rated goalkeepers too. One which we sent out on loan. So I'll go ahead and take that. Chelsea basically gave us 2 free mil and a decent goalkeeper for last season. With this money, though, we are going to pretty much spend it almost immediately as we look to pick up this midfielder, another player from Arsenal. They want our right back, which we got last season. We're going to go ahead and say no. Just offer money, not looking to get rid of a player like that. At least not yet. Maybe in the future, you know, for a quick couple, 8 million or whatever he's worth. Maybe. But for now, we get our money deal accepted. Now time to talk money with the player. I'm a little nervous because we do not have a lot of money, and with those high wages, he's going to want a lot. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull this off. And well, we tried, but we're not going to have enough to sign this player. Let's just be honest. Let's just be realistic. We do not have the funds to pull off a signing with this much wages. It's super high. not what we can give. So, we're going on to our second option. 2 overalls less. Still having that Premier League experience, though. Hopefully, he can be a lot cheaper if they would go ahead and accept this. And maybe that right back is going to be really good because everyone seems to want to pick him up. We are able to get a very cheap offer accepted, especially compared to the other player, which gives us a lot more money to work with when it comes to the wages. So, hopefully this guy accepts the offer which we give him, because since we arrived to the Premier League, we have struggled when it comes to wages, but it looks like we have enough. Will this be our next signing? And yes, it is, as we are able to secure a new signing for the midfielder role in order to strengthen our midfield. Very good right there. Love it. Now, we have some leftover money. I'm going to go ahead and send some scouts to just search for more players who we can pretty much sell in a season or two. I'm not going to show any of me picking them up because I'll train them, loan them out, and then end up selling them. I'll end up showing if it turns out to be a freaking beast. But yeah, just so you guys know. And now it is time to start my favorite part. The clear out begins. Carl came back from loan, didn't really grow too much, so we sell him for just under $4 million. Not too shabby. And it's just going to be a whole lot of clearing out as this guy headed out to Girona on a 12-month loan. Hopefully he can return. He'll give us some money like this guy, who leaves for just under $4 million, or maybe returns to be part of the actual team. We'll have to see, as Nathan Parker, another man, headed out on loan to Portugal. Very good for him. You have this guy right here, Moon, leaving for just under $1 million. Not the worst, not the best. And the clear out continues as Mr. Bruno, he was a third string right back, and now he's headed out for just under $4 million. And, well, guess what? We're not done there, as this guy is sent out to Borussia Mönchengladbach on a 1-year loan. And now, preseason tournament invitations. We're going to go ahead and go with a Beats Cup. Hopefully this time, we are able to win the preseason tournament. For now, more players headed out as Alan White headed to Spain on a 12-month loan. We also got Christian Kofane headed to Bournemouth on a 12-month loan as well. And we got a big offer for the ex-Manchester City player from Man City. And as tempting as that big oil money is, we're going to go ahead and say no, because this guy has been good for us. He's working out. Maybe in 2-3 seasons we sell him, but not yet. As Baker, though, has been sold. He was a free agent, and we get $5 million for him. Very good. And another man out. Charlie Ayonin headed out for $2.2 million. Again, little bits and pieces, but it'll help us out eventually. First match of the preseason, we are able to get a big victory, 3-0. Very good on us to be able to pull that off. Now, our second match, can we get another victory? Yes, we can. 2-0 yet again. Now this time, where we failed last season, can we pull off that third match? Oh, look at this. Another big offer. Another big offer for our players. $40 million. Maybe in a bit we sell Efrain Alvarez. But for now, we are still rejecting that. Now the third match. Can we win the preseason? Yes, we can. It's an extra $1 million. Not too shabby. And now, you know, maybe not the most official trophy, but it is still a trophy to add to the cabinet here at Wrexham. Add this to the playoff final. We've literally won nothing good, but hey, we'll take what we can with this team. As now, hopping in to our first match of this season in the Premier League, and we get a huge victory, 3-0 against Burnley, starting off hot. Very good. And the clear out continues after that match as we are facing, as we borrow a free agent who we sell for a good amount of money. We tie against Newcastle. I wanted to keep that guy, but he wanted out, so we let him go. A match against Aston Villa, Carabao Cup. We go ahead and get the victory 2-1. Very good for us as we move on to the next round, able to beat Aston Villa. Now against Wolves, what can we pull off? A loss. That's exactly what we pull off. As another player headed out, Mark Matthias headed out for about $500,000. Not too shabby. I'll take that. I'll take that. And well, with that, deadline day has come to an end. We have about $29 million to work with in the January transfer window if we need it. So pretty darn good. We'll go ahead and see you guys in January. Before we do, look at this. Manager of the month. I don't know if it's reasonable, but hey, we won it. Now though, we are in January. Let's go ahead and take a look back at the months. We got a big win against Spurs in September. Very good on us there. A lot of losing in October, but we won in the Cup. A lot of losing in November. In December, about the same, but once again, I see the victory in the Cup and against Brentford. A tie against Man City as well, I saw. And wow, let's go ahead and check this out. Carabao Cup, we are in the semifinals as we were able to pass against Leeds, Newcastle. Now we face off against Chelsea. Can we pull off the impossible to make it to the final? Maybe we shouldn't be focused on the Carabao Cup as we are sitting 19th place in the relegation zone. We're going to have to do something about that. And well, with the money that we have, we can sign a very good midfielder. We signed Arthur as our CDM a while back. He's getting older. That overall is going to start to drop, so maybe we can pick up this guy. Hopefully for pretty cheap, and yes, we can. Just under 14 million now, looking to get that final signature. It's hard, even though it's 29 million, it's still hard to buy someone who can turn your whole season around. But hopefully we are able to do so with this guy, or at least give us a bit of a boost so we do not get relegated. We're doing good in the Carabao Cup, but not in the league. And there it is, another signing. Can we go ahead and turn the season around with this signing? Maybe we bring another player. We're gonna have to see. As we now hop into the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. We lose 3-1, but hey, there's a second leg to play. Let's see if we still have life left in us. As now we continue in the FA Cup against Everton. Can we go ahead and move on to the next round? Yes, we can. As we are able to win 2-0. And very good performance there. Now in the Premier League, Burnley, however, gonna have to make some rotations. Some of our players are a little tired. So go ahead and go with the rotated side, and we are still able to pull off the victory. A late goal from Alvarez. Can we repeat the winning way against Everton? No, we cannot. As we lose 3-0. They took 4 shots and scored 3 of those. Embarrassing. Can we get back on track against Leeds? No. Oh my days. We might actually get relegated. And against Spurs. Man. I mean, we fought. We only lost by a goal, but damn. Now, into this match against Chelsea. My apologies. My PlayStation overheated. But we ended up winning 3-0. So we are into the finals of the Carabao Cup. FIFA is horrible. Well, with that, we are going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season to see how we end up doing. Now, at the end of the season, I'm not going to go check back on anything. I do not want to be spoiled for the Carabao Cup final. I see a lot of losses towards the last 2 weeks of the league. And oh my days, we just barely avoid relegation by 2 points. We were able to pick up a couple of wins, enough to not be dropped in the FA Cup. Oh, look at us. Okay. We lost 4-3 in the semifinals, so it looks like we perform a lot better in the Cups. As we were able to win, let's go. We were able to win the Carabao Cup, beating West Brom 5-1. We stay clear of relegation, semifinals of FA Cup, and we win the Carabao Cup. Still not the best, but it could have been worse. We were able to bring some trophies in to the club. And well, we finished 17th. Semi-finals, I do not care about any of that. We stayed in the Premier League. We won the Carabao Cup, excuse me. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, because now we have some European action. Hopefully we get more money too, please. Thank you so much for tuning in.